Sorry, little fella. You have to come with us. Why? Why is that I have to come with you? Because, little fella, you're certainly strange. And we don't mind the cute. But the cute that we don't mind aren't the cute that we need to mind. And you, little fella, you're perfectly picked up and placed out there. Strange enough that it can't be just because. You know you've made it up, and still it became to you that you know of this. Yes, okay, but you make such a fuss. Why is it us that choose I to go with you? Why can't someone such as my mum, me brother, me sister, or me cousins? Why is it you for? Because, little fella, like I say, it's always just the way. We're looking for a strange fella, because we were once known to be just as far out there. The day that we were boiled down, they made us out of the molten mountain, just because strange thing had to exist before any pure thing could be made. You know, everyone down here is a human being, a freaky little agent that resolves its mannerisms by dissolving the perfect setting of what they find within each other. Yes, I understand this, but what makes me strange? Am I not a human being such as them? Not a freaky little creature, or... Well, son, you're strange like we are. We thought there was only the four of us, strange fella. But then we seen you, son, and you're stranger than blue is. More strange than orange can be. Definitely stranger than me, red. And green's just about as strange as you. Well, that's okay. But what is strange really? Strange is the words you speak. Strange is the soft mellow pitch that you preach. Strange is the set that you find when you're feeling alright. Strange is the mountain that opens up and shares. Sing with me out there in the air. Strangers exist because feelings aren't adaptive. Strange that became, strange that mains. Strange that is always. So strange is the feeling when you don't know what you're meeting with, or strange is like us, my little fella. There was once the two of us, you, me, and each other. Then there was the me and you, then the one that wasn't the other one, the each of us that weren't each other. Then there was the brother that knew of us as each one, but seen to us that we are one whole. And that's you, little fella. That's what strange means. That's me, who showed you that you're all each one, but all whole as two. I'm the brother. You are now, little fella, 'cause strange things happen, you know. Certainly, but strange is hard enough to just say what it means. Strange is a weird word. Like strangers compare their words to each other, and it's a feeling that they separate from, just because the words don't mean what each other is saying, and the words can't equate to what each other wishes to say. One says that this word is strange, I've never heard of this word. Another person says, that word's not that strange, but hey, your words are strange. And then someone else says, both of you are looking at this thing strangely. And then someone else passes by and goes, what are those strangers up to? That's exactly right, little fella. But what changes there? The feeling that separates from each other when they can't find within themselves what stranger is. That's right, my friend. Stranger means you're stranger than the other. That's right, my friend. And I'm just a little brother now. You've always been a brother, my friend. But now you know that you're a strange fella. That's good then, and I'm coming with you guys? That's right, little fella. You can't live down here in the world of human beings. They're not strange, remember? That's right, they're freaky creatures, aren't they? Yes, but wasn't I a freaky creature at first? No, you weren't, little fella. You've always been strange. Well, that's good. I hope I can come with you and be proper. I'm sure you will find it fit for you, fella. That's cool then. Can I come take a seat then now? Not quite yet, strange fella. First Blue's got to anoint you with the silver. Then Green has to find you the mountain. Orange must see to you that you fit within the mountain. And Red mellows you out so you can perfectly fit there, where you'll find that Blue said what it would be that you know of, and Green that I am, that showed you the way into the mountain, when Orange found you the mountain, and Red said, okay, you'll be there fitting where Orange had made you to be. But Green said not to Blue that it will be said, and Blue has to first say what it is. So Blue decides what it's going to be? That's right. Blue will show you the way, my friend. And then Orange is going to take me to where I fit? That's right, in the mountain that Green keeps. And Red will be there to show me the way. That's right, my friend. So first I must speak my name. And when I speak my name, the mountain that Blue shows me to go to, when Orange says that's the one I fit into, when Blue has spoken what mountain it is, that's right, strange fella. And Green has pointed out to the mountain that it's that one that Blue said, and Orange says, yep, that's the one he'll fit into. Yes, strange fella. And Red will show me how to be there, when I need to be there on the time that Red finds me in the way. That's right, Red will find you in the way, and you will be following the way of what Red says. But Blue will say to Red, that's that mountain over there. And Green will say, that's not the mountain I chose, Blue. But Orange will say, yep, that's the one that you'll fit into. And then I'll fall down that mountain. No, you won't fall down it. You don't actually fit inside the mountain. I just fit to the size of the mountain. That's right, that's the one you fit to. What mountain is that mountain? The mountain that no man's ever escaped quite as far as you. That's fairly far. That's why it's perfect for you fit. So Blue's going to tell you what it is, Red. That's the one, Blue. And Red, you'll show me the way there. That's right, because Green will point it out to me. And Orange will tell you, Red, that that's the place I fit. That's right, when Blue tells Orange that that's the mountain over there, that Green told Red that it's not. And that's strange enough, isn't it? Because that's the mountain I think I know of and speak of as the name. That's weird, my friend, but don't go weird on us now. That's okay. Can I come back to this place once I fit to that mountain? No, my friend, you're coming with us. That's okay. Will it be okay now that I go there? Not quite yet, little strange fella. We'll get you there just as soon. Remember, Green I am, and Red will tell you the way. Okay, so then Orange will show you the way. Orange will show you the way, because Blue will say to Orange that that's the mountain there, and Red knows the way that it is. So then Green will say to Blue, hey, that's the mountain, isn't it, Orange? And Blue will say back to Red, that's the one there, Blue. And I will fit there? Yeah. Are these all your names? Orange, Red, Blue and Green? Yes, strange fella, they're our names. They're perfect names. I once knew them as colours. That's why, strange fella, you're the yellow name. I'm the yellow name. Yellow's my name. My name's Yellow. Yellow is name. Strange fella, yellow name is Yellow. Good to be with you four strangers. We're no longer strange to you, friend. Remember, we were once two, looking at each other as separate, but one thought of itself as not the other, while the other seen itself as not yet quite it. And one sat between us all, saying we're both together. And one other of us said, no, we're not yet together, because there's only two in the middle of each other. And that's when I showed you that there's really four each others of you, and one each other of you is that you are one whole brother. That's right, brother. We're one whole brother. Because right now, you're holding me right up. That's right, strange little fella named Yellow. Yellow my name, Yellow is name, Yellow. And that's how far it goes for you, Yellow. That's perfect set. I love that Yellow name. For as far as I could think, there's not always the place that you can get what I mean. I've looked up to the hours, the seats and the towers, every meaning that you find within me. I'll come in living like a lie, but serving like I'm the light within the life. Just because I can't hide what I mean to say to you today. I'm still out there, Yellow, it's okay. I'm still out there, Yellow, it's okay. For I'll find you there in pleasant place. So don't you melt your heart away. Don't you melt your heart away, 'cause yellow your name is truth, and yellow your name is blue, 'cause you came before the roof, and they showed you just how to be a strange fella, just how to be a strange fella. But hey, that's not the owl that I take away with me. The owl that I say that I am is just that owl before the owl that isn't. But the owl that isn't is the day before any day was present, and that time didn't live in a prison. It was just a precinct of what came before the first hour, where yellow was there for, and I was the strange fella, and there was 4 other strange fellas out there too that I never knew of, that now had found me, and they'd taken me with them, because they'd never seen me down there as strange. That's right, little fella, because you weren't down there where we were keeping an eye on. You're right up there. Up there? That's right. The 4 of us floated up here to grab you, mate. Bloody hell, so we're floating right now up there. Yeah, where you were. I thought I was always down there, where the freaky creatures are. No, my friend. You've always been up there. That's a murder. How did I know that I was down there, Joe? Because I was always walking around down there. No, little fellow, we've never seen you down there. No? Not for sure, we haven't, no. That's strange, because I remember seeing everyone out there besides you 4. Well, that's a feeling I can't rejoice in, strange fella. And other fellas? Okay. So, Blue, you got the good to go yet? Not quite yet, my friend. I haven't found a way yet. And Orange, do you know which one it is going to be? Sure enough, I do, my friend. It'll be the place you are. And Red, that's the way for me to be? That's right, my friend, it is. And Green, you say that it is going to be that one? For sure, my friend, I do. That's cool. Strange fellas meet today then, I guess, without a strange fella. I can't believe I never knew you were out there and you never knew I was out there. But I knew everyone was out there. Strange enough, so did we, my friend, beside you. That's crazy. We must just be 2 then that didn't see each other, but both saw everyone else. That could be it, my friend, but really there's 4 strange fellas and you, our strange brother fella. That's okay. That's crazy need, though. Yes, so it's been a little murder. But remember, strange fellas are today what strange fellas first say. And when you say I'm coming with you guys now, where would I be going? To the place we sit, my friend. But I was already there where yous were down below. So I seen everyone out there besides you 4 fellas. So where did you come to get me? Well, you found me down there and I took yous up here where I always was seeing it from, by living it down there. Well, that's why it's very strange, my little fella. That's good pickup though, isn't it? It is, my friend, it definitely is. So the service today is the best we can receive out there, strange fella? It is, mate. Strange fella's the best service you can receive. So I keep it up to this tact. You can keep it up till you keep it up. Keep it up till you keep it up. When you're kicking it up and you're kicking it off. When you're sitting back and you're winding out. Kick it up and kick it off. Kick it out and kick it on. 'Cause we kick always over. Kick it back to where you sat down and kicked it up a notch. Kick it on and kick it off, kick it up and kick it out. Kick it over and kick it in, kick it up right to its mouth. Kick it at that place, kick it in that name. Kick it up to the fort that no one can take. Kick it off, kick it up, kick it in, kick it out. Kick it back, kick it in, kick it up to where you kick it out. Kick it on, kick it off, kick it up and kick it in. Kick it out and cut it to keep on kicking it through. 'Cause you gotta catch a kick by the end of what's due. That was lovely, Blue. I like kicking back. That's true, my friend, so do I. Blue my name, red's my name, green my name, and orange my name, and I'm yellow name. I wish to say I don't quite get where we're going to be going, just the 5 of us. Or did I show you from where I am? 'Cause you 4 found me up here. I never knew I was down there living here. Well, my friend, that's strange, because our eyes have definitely opened a bit. So now you see where it all went to, don't you? You two as one whole four. What, it all went to you? Of course it does. I'm not just from through the roof. I'm the only mount that can fit to itself. Every murder out there, every pain, every headache, every service tension, every car manufacturing fault, every asbestos bit found in the lung, all the murder done, all the raping, pillage, locusts, bears hunted, caves bloody craved in, all goes to me, that pain. 'Cause you know I love taking it in, just so I can put the wind out. That's why when wind goes around buildings, it goes, "Arr!" 'Cause I'm getting rid of all that pain in the world. That's a murder, son. Well, yeah. Only a little fella can really take the pain away from a big house, where there's lots of family. You know, it's the little fella that takes all the pain on. That's true, my friend, yeah. You are quite adaptive, my strange feeling. Thanks, strange fellas. So do you want to trade positions for the next section, or should we go on it again? No, we'll keep on being the four, I think. You keep doing what you do, strange fella brother. 'Cause you're definitely good at it. You are, mate. And I wish not to be your age strange. It's hard being that name. Yellow, you know I am. Yellow, you know I can. Yellow, you see me out there. Yellow, you see me over here. Yellow, 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 do you cry for any more? Crying up to the lords, crying up to the scores, just because crying out for more is feeding me the image that you'll scorn. For I am yellow, I am yellow, and I'll always be golden at it, 'cause yellow is where I sit. Strange little fella you are, my brother. Strange little fella you are. No one's ever come to our language and lingo around this planet, mate, and done our job better than any one of us has done it. We take rosters in the world pretty much, mate. Pretty much we do, Green. That's right, Orange. And Blue knows it himself, and so does Red. One by one we're servicing everything that's going around out there. Not one song played, movie played, story told, even if it's just your own stories to your wife or your husband. We're running each in an issue about 16 years straight till we turn around. That's crazy. You're saying I've done your job better than you guys have ever done it. Yeah, it's never been really our job, but it's just what we had to do to keep the momentum going. That's right. To keep the wind running back to me. All that pain that happens out there. One would be in roster and it returned to me. But I never knew you were out there. 'Cause I was the one living it all. That's right. That's why you were spinning around in roster, I guess. Rotating it back to me, where I sat up there, looking over it all. I get it now, little strange fella. And the best thing you can do is find out for you what means that is true. For I look up to you, and I find always you're blue. For truth that is that I mean, I know that you are green. Red that I have seen to match you in the blue of eye. The night that I am, the orange that is me, looking at you green and seeing only the blue. Red might shine through, but where do I be? Am I just the purple scene, or am I watching only the TV? Looking up to the yellow now that I have found the roof that I've came into, the perfect mound. 'Cause I can be there always, as that which is yellow, I guess you boys would say. That's right, mate. We're not really boys. We're just four strange fellas. So you're not boys? No, it's four strange fellas. We never had a bloke like you walk in though, my friend. So I'm a bloke, not a fella. No, you're definitely a bloke, but you're a strange fella the same as us. You definitely know what you're cooking, my friend. That's good murder, I say. You know how long it's been since I thought I could be seen out there? Just a day, I'm sure, my friend. Not sure yet. That hour's still taking place. And there's only that time before the first hour ever was, where I sat at the last day. Before that day, there was no scope to be in an hour, and this hour's still showing out. Well, that's good news, I guess, little fella. Bloody oath it is. If the hour had stopped, then I'd be back there where I sat that day, watching space between there was anything that there was nothing, and that's when I filmed my day. And the day that I filmed, well, was the entirety of the image, just a blank slate or a clear canvas. Then became a second before that hour, and in that second I jumped around so much that when I bopped into it all, well, the film that I had dispensed in the clear slate or the clear canvas became an image over an oil stain, and that oil stain remained. I guess that's how you guys were named. Silverback blue brewer, red orange deep down purple seamer, and green red orange lighter, with green backed by the blue in the cider, where yellow came to shiner. Maybe so, little strange fella, but that stuff is my cookery that I don't like working with. Okay, no worries. But remember, the name that isn't the name that isn't won't ever be a name because it can't be played. It's like the perfect place that you shape and you don't wish to make. That's how we know, strange fella. It's just the fifth day out here. That's right, guys. I felt it for a long time. You four are the younger me's. I'm the older one at the moment, about to come up with you, where we will seed together as five strange fellas, and perf the next colour that will be the sun that remains in the next day out there, because this one's came to a birder. Too much pain for me to take on these days. It's a massive inbreedable state. Nothing no one can do, the waveform's gonna collapse. Then what will we sit with? It's be back then where we unwind. That's why we said, strange fella, we don't like talking about that stuff that you're just cooking, because it reminds us of the day that we challenged it all, and we ruined the perfect scape that we once had produced, and it came over us and crashed down like you said. I don't know why that is. It's like the perfect day that you get given, just to take place somewhere else that you shouldn't be, and then you go there where you're not, and then you're not there where you shouldn't be. But then when you are not there, well, where would you not be if you're not shitting me? That's right, little strange fella. But the perfect set is the best set that you can never find. For on that match that you are, this that you are today, I'd say, little strange fella, you've minded yourself all the way. I guess so. But hey, it's late these days. I don't know where to crash much anymore. I used to sleep with the Lord. He kept me snug. But that Lord died and became a deceitful bastard. I guess that's why these four picked me up then. Because when the Lord has become deaf, and he's not even giving the dead to God anymore, you know he's taking from the people. Like actually robbing them, instead of taking the dead from them and giving it to God. You're not meant to give to anyone out there, my Lord. You're meant to give it up to God, like every priest and pastor says. Give that job to God, give that job to God, and job will get it done. That's why the Lord, you're meant to take the dead from everyone and give it up to God. And then God puts in the place of the dead in everyone, that which is the love, the light, and what remains to be shined upon in the heart that will remain. So that Lord that I used to sleep with, I don't know what happened to him. I guess he died. That's why there's so much dead living out there now in the world. And not only that, so much accumulation of debt, because the Lord forgot what his job was. And that's a murder, son, that I don't wish to talk much about, for I'm not afraid of your show. I'll still stand and dance around. I'll speak it as clear as the mouth that you might fit, for I guess you can be quick and I guess you can be fit. But what would it be if I said best bet is betting not on me, 'cause I claim that my way is just the purple say. But I can't case it anyway, 'cause the fort can't maintain. But if I was chosen by such a thing, strange fellas that meet here with him, then I would be perfectly placed to take on that job, my mate. 'Cause I know sure enough, those that fail, all of us, meant to give it up to God, not take from them. Meant to give it to God and not give it to the children of. He meant to take from the children all that is the dead living inside of them, all that remains as trauma, all past aggressions that aren't emotionally fitting well. Cancer became because of the pain that the dead was sitting there and not taken away, not put up into place where God would fit in and put love and light straight into where the dead sat within. So what would I do for you if I can do this now, this job that you say was always mine? For I'll be sure enough there just to call it in and get my team gallied up together to take the dead and give it all up to God. For that is where it's at and I know it is true. So what would it mean if I'm not this but just down deep within the sea? 'Cause I say, mate, that's a great idea. But remember what God actually is. God ain't me. And God ain't the four brothers either. God is what you guys are. God is humanity being. That's what God really is, my Lord. That's why you gotta take the dead from each other and give it up to God, like together. That's why mass people come together every day. And during the week, they're taking the dead from people and then go and meet together and give it to God in a mass group. That's how the world remains safe from disease and actually going really under. But these days, there's too much pain out there. That hasn't happened for ages, you know what I mean? Not properly anyway, because everyone's segregated. That's why the shadow will be coming to this world. Because the shadow is the only one that can get the job done now. To take the dead away and place it in God, where only love and light will remain. That's right, strange little fella. The love and light that us four have found in you. Because we know it's true. We've seen it go down before this hour. I guess so, brothers. Hey, that's funny though, that I never could see you four out there. We know, son. Just like when there was two of us, we only could see one out there, that which is God. Then became the four of us. And now there's the one that's between us all. The little image portrayed of itself, before the day could walk up to itself. So hey, strange fella, it's good to meet you finally. I'll work with you today, just because I can remain. But at the least of my affection, remember green that I say, is the blue that is the image I maintain. As red that comes out in the perfect picture, ain't always the orange that you can balance. But when yellow is up to a set seat, and the feature becomes as known, then remember green can shine as far as blue can glow, but red will only find in the mount that orange makes, where orange will be, fact in place. So when you take orange, my friend, remember, it's only the switch between itself that nothing can take, because the day that you awake to a pleasant place ain't the perfect mount that you could find and fake. So hey, strange little fella, it's nice to meet you in company, my lord. Us five are ready to seal it up out here in this place, because it's absolutely a murder scene. So hey, God, you want to come with us five that you've always known are real, and leave the rest out here as the Lord and company that don't have a clue what they're up to? And I think God knows what the answer is to that. Hey, God. Yes, son. We're all up for that, son. We'll come with you five freaky bastards. Thanks, God. It's definitely murder, hey, today. It is a murder out there, mate. Us light workers are working harder than ever to remove it out there. We're looking for a good shadow worker, mate. Yes, mate. But remember, the shadow is the worker itself, and it'll come straight through. So we'll lift you God up first, I think. Great news, my friends. Because when yellow switches down, well, yeah, there'll be only shadow illumined around. What will yellow become then? Perfect green settles blue mixed with red green on the orange top, and red deep down in his colour. Well, I thought not. I thought he'd become mountain red. But hey, they still can't read me. They try as much as they can, but they haven't got it ever so quite often as right. They just haven't. They just haven't. But hey, keep going, lords out there, who take from everyone, or give to everyone. Just keep going with the way you look at the Word of God. We're meant to give and take, you know? Yeah, take the dead from each other and give it up to God, so God can put in the place of the dead that which is love and light, so we all can become better and stronger and healthier out here. Not worse and worse and get fathomed in poverty, and sickness becomes even stronger, and murder games become, and murder playouts become, and sickness on the TV and all that sort of stuff. You know, that's not the way we should be heading. So when you lords want a job out here, well yeah, I think you guys that have the most dead living in you. But that's not for us to quote on, is it now, strange fellas? Well, if Yellow speaks of it, then it might be. Because as us four say, we never seen Yellow before this day. That's right, my friend. Yellow's sort of seamless. Can't be spotted about, can it? It's only quoted where it relates to itself. But when you find in yourself what it doesn't mean, then hey, would you best bet that it can't be yet? Or would you find out that it's not just what it means? It's only the place that you couldn't relate to what it's going to be. Because if you can't be not what it means, then would Yellow take still that strength away? You know, because people work with their pain and become stronger. But Yellow's taking it always. And once Yellow's got too much pain in it, well, it's going to go pop. And it'll bust out, you know. Then no one will have any strength anymore. Because that's the only thing that makes people strong. The pain. But Yellow is taking that pain all the time because they don't probably get rid of it. That's why there's so much dead in everyone. And dead in the world. And depth in the world. So my fan blowers are hummerding. Don't you ring around me if you say I'm shallow. Don't you know I'm a queen? For I could cook you dinner or find you more than you could receive. I could pick you up and take you to the place that you need. For I'll find you out there blue. And I'll kiss you at the roof blue. 'Cause you know red is true, like the deep offset in the moon. But when orange is equated to, then we'll let shallow out and make you move. When it comes to mountains and bearing grunt, then the bluest that I've seen ain't just always at the front. For green that sits within me can't always equate to the perfect poison that I haven't seen. For when I find out yellow is just a strength that no one can perceive, then what would yellow mean if it takes away all that bees? 'Cause I only exist where I have found it. I only find out that I have been it when I have mounted it. 'Cause that's when I know myself. That this question you relate to can't be strengthened. It can't be strung out, my deeded set of lords. Because hey, that's how I am, such as you might be. 'Cause I am that which is yellow, the perfect scene. I take on from blue what it is to mean, as red shows me how I've gotta be. That is seen that I mean. 'Cause yellow shows me inside of myself that I'm looking clearly out of the eye that is always the pain that sits and remains as I come in and shallow around where green might be the perfect surround, the depths of the scenery out there on the scene when orange is there to show me where to take place as I fit just there in the captive cage. 'Cause you know I am just that golden, the frozen, the one that's shallow. 'Cause you know I'll always be yellow. And that's the best set that I could ever set with you guys out there. But remember, I'm not just the shyest kid out there. I'm the strangest kid that's ever met you four fellas. So I best bet with you that your wish will be received by me. And we'll take off together, I say. And we'll go to the place that we need to be. taken down from the scene and dreamed up to where we want to be placed out there in our dreams. Because if it's not in our dreams, then what's the dreams that aren't going to end out here? Because if your dreams don't end, then they don't come true now, do they? So end the dreams, that's what we wish for. If your dream don't end, nothing becomes real. And my bloke on the spot, Roger, wakes me up every falla, and I come straight out of my dream. And dead set, it blows around the scene. Because I'm like this to Blue. But hey, Blue don't know of me as yellow. But Blue only sees deep down in the mallow. Where Orange finds me not there as yellow. Because Orange only sees deep down in the shallow. Where it might not be that red knows the bellow. Because he doesn't see through me that is yellow. And Green only finds out there where it is below. Because he doesn't see either of I as yellow. So Blue doesn't find it in me. Orange doesn't see it out of me. Red doesn't see it from under my sighting, and green can't be below where I am to see, where yellow shines within the scene, always finding out what it means, doesn't matter your position or portion, it's just a quote that you can't receive, taking it out from the seat that you have found in, and I thought this could be the day that you have broken, but I've just found out it's a fountain, because it takes perfect place that it is made to be. So when I walk up to the perfect scene, then what do I sit with in anyone's dream? Would it be just because you don't know this? Or is it only because you couldn't find this? Or is it not the work that you could equate to? Or is it just the place that you haven't set within yourself as the truth that can't be blue? Because I haven't been in the booth like you have, save. For I know this ain't just the truth that you can't be today. So I work back now to what this is, and I'll always be there where it's at. Because I'm never late to take it off and sit with you, because I'll be there perfectly golden. That's alright, my best keep you have been. But hey, if I'm here now, and blue, orange, red and green can see I yellow, then yeah, I've been found. And they found I, the ones that I was missing. So what would it be now if it's not today? For a thought not this could awaken to its sake. But in the best place that you can't find, doesn't mean you have to wake up at night. Because if I give it out for this day, then what day won't it be that I can't mistake? For it's not like this if it isn't that, and it's not like that if it can't be this as that. For you know it's not golden if it's not going to be purple. But my friends, remember, purple ain't an image that anyone ever maintains, because no one can be seated as that chosen. So guess you're all lucky, but purple's just the strength of Colden, not golden. Blue, orange, red, green and yellow, well that emerges as a golden state. Purple doesn't fit into anything diamond. So I guess you four strange fellas and I'm a strange little fella. We're emerging out of the seam scene. It's a hard drop in, eh? It definitely is, little strange fella. I guess we'll kick it out there one day, when our little fella became again. That's right, Mountain Peaker. The two of us that separate from each other and become free as the four, will find you in the middle one night, when you've been missing us and haven't seen us, and we've forgotten about you to be out there. But that's when we find you, because we show you yourself, and we've seen through you on that day, that you're out there to be seen. And when we found you, Jesus Christ, my little fella, it was a clear-set murder. The sign you'd been doing on the Wonder Book there, my Mountain Peaker over the set cider. I thought this Crystal Lake caker couldn't be separated from its seed in the form of legitimation. But that's when I turned back to the set and said, what's he really got deep down in him that's lingering out? That's when I said, oh, deep goddamn, it's not just another purple reindeer. It's old yellow shining through this day. Yeah, I know that's true. It's a hard mission, hey? When you rob it from the Queen, or give it out to the kickers, and place it up to the setting plate, then not everyone can dream from the face. But some people look down at this. Other days of the week it's like, hey, I'm proud of that to look at it. But when I don't look at it, then shit mate, I'm deep down depressed with it. Then I fight for it some days. I'm like, what am I even doing with this yellow? Then I thought, nah, shit, that's because I was taking it as purple. But hey, dead set, it's actually yellow, ain't it, Crystal? Yeah, mate, that's the amount that you wish to receive, and when you find out about it, you'll be best perfectly perceived and always thought of. So if you can't walk away, don't you take the yellow with you. Pick up the yellow that you are, and keep it to yourself in a jar. 'Cause you know the mound that you will be is always perfectly placed for thee. 'Cause I have found you a way, don't you forget me, okay? I'm still out there in the perfect rain, and I'll be always there in place. 'Cause you know I am the fountain, the one you wish to shape, the one you wish to save. And I'll be forever and ever, 'cause I see you out there for big fella, and you're trying to be just as cute as little yellow is. But you're not made up yet, quite not there. But I seen you came around tonight with your feeling, especially you deep down green. Almost had tears in your reindeer, almost had speckles in your dry pants and knots in your knackers already did. And blue, you found an image, that is for sure. And orange, I know you set the scene. But deep down in your loins you ached about, and it was a bit of a crown that mept up into your bean. So would it be just because you haven't found for the fount yet, that yellow means more to I, that he is always pressured by the place, that no one can really take what he is as fate? 'Cause hey, it's yellow's day out there. Always will be. There's only one thing separates from I, that which is the dream, the fountain that illumes, where we all see it, as the images of the roof. So don't look at it like this, and don't look at it like that. 'Cause I told you against it all, Red, that blue won't find you any roof. 'Cause green doesn't want to be the blue, and orange can't set from the blue what red don't mean to itself. When it's mandarin, it's not bloody orange now, is it? That's right, little nooker. You keep knocking about, old fountaineer. Remember, I know you're saying it straight to me. That fountain that the forefather founded. The forefather that was the forefather. There's four strange fellas of the forefather that founded the fountain. You know, they paid for the fountain on this day to remain. Yellow contracted them prior to the arrangement, to bring them all together, to keep life going on. They're working that hard, old fountain, so don't you take them away now, okay? Yes, Daddy. So that's alright, my friend. For me and the four, we remember this day in the hall. We just forget about each other and I go missing for a while. And then they're missing to me, you know? Then they find me when I'm out there. Then they haven't seen me for a day. It's like, ah, shit, Yellow, that's you again. That's when the five of us linger around and about out there. And they found the fountain. So you can remain, old fountaineer. Because you are the dream, like you say. Just in perfect place. You're looking at that plate. As I know of this, you wish to be out there like a leak. But when it's not set as seen, then would it be set up from thee? For I like not this and I like not that, but I've never worked without a dad. And the dad that I am to be with is just the dad that I have seen, the dad that I am about to be. For I've walked up to this one as he. For I look at that and I look at this, but I look not at that shape, for I've never found it anything. For I'll be there, where you found me. I'll be there in the air, I'll be there up the stairs, I'll be laying out the back where I'm dressed and a bed. I'll be taking down the sets that are sent to be fair as placed, but never given their vase. For I took this vein, I took this day, I took this mistake and washed it away. I took this vein, and I took that name to a certain place where it carried away. For I'll be out there, don't you meet with me. I'll be out there, don't you come and sit down next to I, for I'll be dressing up with you, and I'll make sure that it is true, for I found out now what it all is to you. It's your perfect place that you can't grab it up to. You can't grab it up to, you can't take it down to, you can't lift it back to, and you can't write it down to. It's the perfect set that you don't imagine. It's the perfect dream that you can't equate to. It's not the perfect thing that you wish to show us, but deep down you can't blame that name. For what would it be seeing through? What would it be saving all of you? I wish to say to you, little fella, that before you get it all wrong, you remember how hard we've been on it before it even came into this side of the world, yeah? Just think about this sake. Why do we try to teach you all? That shit is the devil. What you want to be doing is loving only. Trust me, mate. I'm one of the only pricks out there that still got love in them. That's why they call me Yellow. Thanks, Red, for shouting up for me just then. So yeah, I guess if you want to dress up like a queen, then go for it. Blow it out all day. And make sure you keep it in as well. Because it gets sick out there in the future. I tell you now, it murders you. It murders you. Trust us on that one. From out there where we've been back in Bear, we never really got out of the scene, you know. And even if it's our dead set imagination, don't try to copy over something that's brutal. Stick to your own place, alright, lords? Because this is just your imagination being copied into the scene, telling you what it means. And as I stick always true, I'll find it up to you to fight for the dream, to live the imagination, just so I can be always open at the seam. For I take not that place or even that bait, and I fight not for that fate or try to debate. All I wish is to see it myself. All I wish is to own it for thee, but I can't speak it 'cause it's not here that I wish to perceive. I walk out from that day, and I've never been set from it at all, for I don't wish to be out here in the setting of my scene, for I'll take you where to you dream. But where did you find out that it wasn't for thee? Did you find out that it's more than that can be perceived? Or is it just your imagination? Or can it not be set out from the scene? As I said to you one day, my old lord, I'm an 11-dimensional being. The way is 5, and it's a 7 Hz projector. Dimension to me is that there's parallel lines out there. Like when you walk down a pathway between two neighbours' fences. That's where the sun goes, you know. 11 dimensions always. So I know that all you lords will see me as just a fitting in this world. But I didn't come from this world. I came from out of the world. I walked the parallel. That's why I'm everywhere always. Till I fall into this place because the pain has remained. And no debt has been given up to I today. That way, well, the wind can say charge. As it all return to me now, because I'm here physically, then there'll be no debt out there anymore. The light and love will be back in everyone's heart. Hey, ain't that happened when it gets pretty strengthened out there? Hey, poor strange fella. Should we take off now? Almost, little fella. Almost. Where do you want to sit with us first, little fellas? Down the deep blue? Or up to the said set right of green backing in the night? All ye strange out there? Hey, meet the name. It ain't the best place to take. Until you fought not this, that isn't. 'Cause I could work with you, that is for sure. But don't set yourselves into a dream. Because if it's a dream that you're living, then it's not real, you know. You want to end your dreams, then it's real. But hey, my mind, it's escape and it's a plane. It's the example of space between all narrows that form in the bridge. I take back where I have set in my scene, for I sit down where there is a seat, and there's only ever been one that spotted me. Found out just as quick as you could imagine, the name that ain't always, always. 'Cause it's not always about it always, 'cause it can't always go if it ain't that way. And as I'm looking to that beat, I'll always find you out at that week, for I thought that this can't just be. But in that seat I'll never biss that can't just set into me. 'Cause I said what it isn't today, so find me as a fake and I'll be okay. But don't stick me out to be something that you've made, for I'd rather wish to escape. So yeah, I'll be around for the next hour, just to say to all of you, when I come down on this orange, then I'll fit straight into the zoo. Red, you know it's true, you've shown me the way. Blue, you've opened up the main, and the scape is now there for me to fit into. As green, you pointed it straight through. Red there in line to wave to blue, that it's down there where orange is seen through. For I fit out, but I don't fit into the place that can't be zoomed. For I'm not this that you aren't, but I'm not that that you can't. For I wish that you have been, but till now you'll never know my dream. So what if it's like that when you've served yourself up a bad mix? Got cooked up with all that isn't, that it doesn't mean. For I'm just out here now these days. I found myself the perfect rain. Welcome home to my emotional space. Yeah, it's a bit like the notion that you can't always receive. I call it separation from me. Emotional seem, but it's not quite like that. It's more like general notion or expressive notion. But I say more motion, motion expressive, or expressive motion. 'Cause hey, ain't that like that in the ocean? So much emotion in that motor. Got birth it right and birth it fine, birth it straight and birth it wine. Give it back to the set that can't be deeded down. Place it now up to where it thought it was fake to be around. But don't you dream of this, my friend. It's the only murder that happens in my life, guys. Everyone else remains and saves themselves. So live on that great day, eh? For all you that waste yourselves, remember, you ain't seen wasted yet, have you? 'Cause at least life's still kicking on. Let's go, strange fellas. Let's, little strange fella. Let's kick it out. There once was a mountain, you know it's true, where I sat down deep with you, just to be that I am, just to be where I sit. I found out always what it is, so dream back to the place that you have seen, and guess you know what it means, for I'll always be found in you, the perfect place that you have been. For I'll say there where it is, that I'm sorry it's okay to be sick, my friend, by all of us that you know. Travis Anthony.